All right, can you hear me better now?
Yes, significantly better actually. So, my question was, how many gods died on the cross?
Yeah, one God.
All right, and how many gods did not die on the cross?
You said how many gods didn't die on the cross?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of a question that nobody can answer, honestly.
What do you mean? Nobody can answer that question.
Yeah, because because that question assumes that everyone believes in the same God.
Yeah.
So when
Okay.
you asked
Then
me
let
the
me ask
first
you like this.
question,
Let
you
me
said
ask you
how
like
many
this. Then
gods died on the
I'll
cross.
I'll answer.
Well,
I'll
hold on
I'll
one
fix
second.
it then. I'll fix it then.
Let me
Okay,
finish.
but
Stating my.
here's the thing. You don't believe in there's not multiple
Okay, cool.
gods in existence. So, right? But my question is, how many true gods died?
Well, yeah, because how many true gods died? One.
And how many true gods did not die?
You said how many true gods did not die? See, that's also that's like a loaded question again,
How is
because
that loaded?
when you asked me the first question, you said how many gods died on the cross. Do you know the Christian position already?
Yes, I do know the Christian position. So I'm asking you for your position though.
Okay, so the Christian
how
position
many
is that
true
we believe
gods
in
did
one
not?
God, right?
Yeah. So how many true gods did not die?
Korra, 1 second. One second, Korra. Do Christians believe in multiple gods or one?
Christians say that they believe in one God, but I'm here to prove them wrong. So, how many gods did not die on the cross?
Exactly. So to ask me a second question.
Oh, and you know what's so crazy? Wait, hold on. Do Hindus believe in one God?
How many gods didn't die?
Wait, hold on. Do Hindus believe in one God?
I have no idea what Hindus believe. I have no idea what they believe.
So Hindus actually believe in something similar to you. But they have a bunch of idols that they worship and stuff. So according to your logic, Hindus are also going to believe in one God.
According to my logic, how?
Yeah.
Because
you said the reason. Wait, hold on. Because just because somebody says that they believe in one God doesn't mean they truly only have one God in terms of their belief. That's the point. Somebody can say something, but I can prove it false.
The onus is on you to prove that I believe. Okay,
yeah,
so
you're
prove
right.
that I believe in
You're
multiple
right.
gods then.
You're right.
If I say I believe in one
I'll
God,
prove it. Okay, I'll
prove it to me then.
Okay, I'm gonna prove it. But yeah, and you want to know how I'm gonna prove it? You have to answer the second question in order for me to prove it. So how many gods didn't die on the cross?
Again, you said how many gods? Because I said we don't all believe in the same God. So that could be 100,000 gods that didn't die on the cross.
How many true gods didn't die on the cross?
Okay, so how many true gods didn't die on the cross would be 0, because the one true God died on the cross. Okay, there you go.
Did the Father and the Holy Spirit die on the cross?
Nope.
Okay. And are the Father and the Holy Spirit God?
Uh-oh. You see what you just did, Korra? You just messed up. Because if your first two questions,
me asking whether or not. Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait.
No.
Don't try to trick. Me asking if the Father and the Holy Spirit are God is me messing up.
I caught you.
Asking if they're God is switching up.
I caught you.
Are you okay?
No, I'm going to explain how you switched up. I'm going to explain it if you let me speak. I'll explain it exactly how you did it. Because your first two questions, you asked me how many gods died on the cross. Your second question, how many gods didn't die on the cross? And then you said, are the Father and the Spirit God? Singular.
Yeah.
So that means you know that we believe in one God, and we believe that the Father, the Son, and the Spirit are the one God.
You want to know why I asked? Hold on.
The Father and the Spirit.
Do you want to know why I asked? Do you want to know why I asked how many gods died on the cross? Because the question how many God died on the cross is not English. That's grammatically incorrect. So I have to say how many gods, because here I'm asking you for a number, which means I have to say how many gods, because we're invoking a number, right? And there are multiple numbers. So I'm giving you the ability to answer freely, right? But when I ask the question, are the Father and the Holy Spirit God? Wait, hold on. The reason why I ask the questions differently is because when I ask, are the Father and the Holy Spirit God, I'm no longer asking for a number. So there's no reason to say like a plural. Are they gods? There's no reason to say a plural because I'm not asking you that.
I got you.
So maybe if you knew basic English grammar, wait, hold on. If you knew basic English grammar, you would understand why I asked how many gods for the first two questions. Me saying, are the Father and the Holy Spirit God for the third question is just me having knowledge of the English language. So are you going to answer? Wait, so are you going to answer the question?
Hold on. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
No, are they God? Answer the question.
I'm getting there.
Wait, it's a yes or no question though. So are they God?
And the Holy Spirit. I'm about to answer you. I need a clarification on your question. You said, hold on, man. Hold on, chill. You good?
Yeah, I'm very chill, but I want my yes or
So
no.
you said the Father and the Spirit, are they? You say, are the Father and the Spirit God, right?
Are they God?
What God are you talking about?
God according to the Christian belief. Do you believe that they are God?
What God though?
What do you mean, what God? According to you, there's only one God. So are they God?
I know, but this God is specific. There's multiple gods mentioned in the Bible.
Are there multiple true gods mentioned in the Bible?
Nope.
Okay, so are the Father and the Holy Spirit the true God?
Yep.
Okay, and did they die on the cross?
Are you referring to the persons, to the Father and the Spirit?
Yeah, the persons. Did they die on the cross?
Nope. Nope, they did not.
So they're both God and they did not die on the cross. So how many gods did not die on the cross?
Okay, so now you're conflating categories. Because
how am I conflating categories?
How many gods did die on the cross? We believe that, hold on, I'm going to show you how. The Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Hold on, I'm explaining it to you. You want to answer or no?
Because you said you understood the Christian position, hold on. But yeah, it's not for me to answer. So wait, hold on. You're the one answering questions. I'm not answering anything. Are you okay?
I'm answering you. That's what I said. I said I'm answering you.
You said, are you ready to answer?
Are you confused?
You said, are you ready to answer? So I'm clear. I'm clearly not the. Wait, hold on. No. You said, are you ready to answer? Are you the confused one?
That's what happened.
Are you the confused one?
No, Korra, you're lagging.
I can run the clip back. I can run the clip back if you want to hear it. Do you want to hear what you said?
That's fine, but maybe just a misunderstanding. What I said was, hold on 1 second. What I said was, let me answer. If you didn't clearly, say that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I said, let me answer.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'm saying it now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can I answer you now?
Yes, you can answer now.
Okay, cool. So, cool, no problem. So, as Christians, we believe that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit is one act when the Son dies on the cross. That's one act of the Trinity. Now, the person who died was Christ through his human nature, but we still believe that was one act through the Father sending the Son and the Spirit who gives him the power. Okay, so we believe this is one act. So just because the persons, the Father and the Spirit, didn't die on the cross, it doesn't mean that they're separate gods all of a sudden.
Okay. So how many gods died on the cross? One, correct?
So you're gonna keep asking an
wait, hold on. Hold on.
So now I have to keep repeating myself.
If a question is unintelligible, then you're not going to be capable of answering, right? Because if a question's unintelligible,
okay, so hold on.
You're not going to be able to answer.
So wait 1 second. Okay, let me rephrase that. Your question is misleading in the first place. I disagree with the premise, because when you ask me how many gods died on the cross, you already have a presupposition that there's multiple gods, that we believe. Okay,
you ready to get baked then? Wait, hold on. Are you ready to get baked?
Ask me how many gods died on the cross.
Wait, the same reason. Sure. I'll show you why. How many gods do you believe in?
I believe in one God.
Oh, so there's nothing wrong with me saying gods, and it's not presupposing that you believe in multiple. Just because I say gods doesn't mean that I'm presupposing that there are multiple gods. That's just literally me giving you the freedom to answer with whatever number you like.
Yeah. No, you're asking. So now you're asking for clarification. So that's a little bit different. But when you're asking me how many gods died on the cross, and you already say you know the Christian position.
Yeah. So wait, I have a question.
No choice but to
should I have asked you? Wait, hold on. Should I have asked you? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Should I have asked you how many God died on the cross? Is that English? Like, does that sound intelligible to you?
Nope.
Exactly. So then I have to ask you the question the way that I did. How many gods died on the cross? Because me saying how many God died on the cross is not English. That's not how that works. So I have to ask how many gods died on the cross, right? So there's no problem with the question. Unless you want me to not speak proper English, I mean, that's fine too, I guess.
Korra, you're failing at this. You're failing miserably right now. I hope you know that. But here's the.
All right, go down in the comments if I'm failing. You got baked. Miskin.